Hey man, why sometimes your videos look like you just threw them together? Cause I just threw them together, man. No, look, dude, I'm busy. I run a recording studio. Look, there are some people on here that's all they do, and they're telling you how to do what? No, bro. No. This is what I do for a living. When I take a day off, I'm here working, and that's my day off. I'm just working. Ladies and gentlemen of the world and YouTube, I have got news for you. When you do something you like for work, it ain't a job. Welcome to Learn Pro Recording. My name is Donnie B. I am your host. I've been really busy this weekend, man. One of our guys is he's on vacation. Who takes a vacation from a vacation job? I mean, we make music all day. That's all we do. Gonna go to the Gulf of Mexico and go fishing. No, bruh. There's no reason. Oh, no, I'm just kidding, everybody. Welcome in. How's your mom and them? Y'all know how it works around here, man. My name is Donnie B. I'm the founder of Learn Pro Recording. You know, the site that not only shows you how to do a little recording, but more importantly, how to get paid for it. So here's what we're gonna do today, man. I have been getting asked some questions from my in-house. I have in-house students. I do teach here in my studio. And I do have some in-house students. We got some new interns for the summer, and these guys are awesome. And they've been asking, and I get this question a lot. What is an auxiliary? I know. Some of you guys are like, oh, I got this. This is easy. There are some newer engineers that don't really understand the concept of what an auxiliary actually is. Could be called a bus. Could be called a send. Could just be an auxiliary output. Some newer engineers might even think as soon as you say auxiliary, they're reaching for a cable so somebody could plug their phone into the system. I know, right? But no, look, an auxiliary is exactly what it sounds like. It's an extra channel that's going somewhere at the same time the main channel. I've actually got a graphic here for you. Super simple. I've got the main signal going from left to right, and then the auxiliary channel has a separate volume control, and it's going someplace else. Now, where's this going, you ask? That's different. That could be different places. We use these to send to, say, headphones. You want to send the singer more of himself, and my phone is ringing, and I think I'll pause here and go answer the phone. So, hey, yeah, look, you'd be really surprised how many people don't really understand what an auxiliary is and what they're for. So, one of the things you could do with an auxiliary is you could send some signal out to some headphones for your singer. That you could set up in your DAW. It doesn't necessarily have to be Pro Tools. Could be any DAW you're talking about. But you take an extra signal from the vocals and you send it someplace else, specifically to the headphones. There is such a thing as a pre-fader send for an auxiliary and a post-fader send for an auxiliary. Now, what a fader is, and I got another graphic for you. This is the fader. The fader is for the audience mix. Now, somebody's mixing for the audience. That same person might be also sending to the auxiliaries for the speakers on the stage so that the people on stage can hear themselves. This is a great explanation of auxiliary right here. It's a separate mix. It's like another mix. One's for the audience and one is for the musicians to hear themselves. Now, that comes in really handy when the musicians do want to hear what they're doing. Now, same as in the studio, you can send an auxiliary send out your DAW to the headphones. You can make it pre-fader or you can make it post-fader. Now, being pre-fader, that means that signal going out the auxiliary is before any fader movements that you do for the audience or any fader movements you do for your mix. The person on the other end or the receiving end of the auxiliary is going to hear just that. Just the auxiliary. They're not going to hear any movements you do on the faders going out to the audience or going out to the mix in the studio. So another good place to use an auxiliary is sending some signal to an effect, such as a time-based effect, like a reverb or a delay or an echo, a chorus effect, a phaser effect. Our job as audio engineers is all about the amount of control that we have over all of our signals individually and together. So this is what we're looking for, is the more control we can have, the easier our job's going to be to put everything together at the end of the day as the mix. Let's say in a studio you're mixing a full band. You've got drums, bass, guitar, vocals, keyboards, tons of effects. And you have to put everything, your job as a mixing engineer is to put everything together and make it sound great. So the more control you have over that, the easier your job is going to be. So an auxiliary send is great for that as well. So I'm going to keep this real quick because y'all don't need to be told over and over and over again what an auxiliary is. If you want to experiment with an auxiliary, go do it. Figure out what it is if you do pre-fader, what it is if you do post-fader. Set it up in your DAW. Go on. I mean, whatever DAW you're using, you have pre-fader auxes, you have post-fader auxes. An auxiliary cable. If a client comes into the studio and they ask, hey, man, you got an aux cable? You know what to grab them. Grab them that cable so they can plug their phone into the system and listen to some beats. That's exactly what they're looking for. That's what that is. And just don't confuse that with an auxiliary send or a bus or a aux send. It's all the same, ladies and gentlemen. It's really simple, and I'm sure you guys are going to pick up on it real quick. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Hey, my name is Donnie B. I'm going to get up out of here. And I want you to go check out right now, go check out my studio growth formula. Go to learnprorecording.com/studio growth formula. Get that. It's totally free. This is a 7-step guide that's going to help you build, grow, and scale your studio into something that could possibly take over your day job. Ladies and gentlemen, come hang out with the rest of us over here that are making money, having fun, and not worried about too much stuff, man. We're having a great time here at the studio. If you guys ever want to check out the studio, it's right here. I'll put a link to it right here. It's ES Audio Recording Studios in Los Angeles, California. That's where I hang out all day. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please reach out to me. I'll put a link down in the description here on YouTube. Hey, you know what? And really help me out, man. If while you're down there, go on and hit that subscribe button, go on and hit that like button, and go on and hit that little bell for notifications, because that's what YouTube really likes to see. They love that stuff. We'll see you guys on the blog post on Wednesday. I'll have more time to do a bunch of stuff on the do extra stuff on the blog post for you. It's just this weekend is like super booked. I got one guy is on vacation, and so I'm having to cover double. And it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy recording. I really enjoy mixing. This is my life. This is what I do. My name is Donnie B. I am out of here. Peace.